A fascinating new study on vitamin D's effects on strength and fitness was recently published. This study is quite unique because it was conducted on identical twins. Since identical twins have the same set of genes, scientists can study them and accurately determine the effects of vitamin D without worrying about genetic factors. 37 identical twins aged between 18 and 40, they were split into two groups. The goal was to conduct a randomized clinical trial and determine the beneficial effects of vitamin D supplementation. First group received 2000 IUs of vitamin D3 supplements daily for 60 days, while the second group received a placebo. Blood was drawn from each participant before the supplementation and again 60 days later. What the researchers found at the end of this study was quite interesting. The vitamin D serum levels in the group that took vitamin D supplements increased by 70%. This group also showed an increase in Vo2 Max, which is an oxygen indicator. It's the best indicator for cardiovascular fitness and aerobic endurance. So this study confirmed that in addition to bone health and immune system, vitamin D also helps with cardiovascular fitness and aerobic endurance. This study also revealed that if you have poor cardiovascular health due to vitamin D deficiency, you are prone to being insulin resistant. Now you would think that the media would cover these beneficial effects of vitamin D more prominently. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Part of the problem lies with NIH and US government's definition of normal levels of vitamin D. Anything above 20 nanograms per milliliter is defined as normal. And to maintain this level, the recommended dietary allowance of vitamin D for healthy adults is only 600 IUs. But there are many modern studies that contradict this information. In fact, according to multiple studies, healthy adults should strive to maintain a vitamin D serum level closer to 50 nanograms per milliliter. And this requires consuming a lot more than 600 IUs of vitamin D. Now, most doctors still follow the old dated vitamin D guidelines and they are reluctant to recommend higher doses of vitamin D. When I was diagnosed with a vitamin D deficiency, my first doctor capped my daily vitamin D3 supplementation to 1000 IUs. As a result, my vitamin D serum levels stayed under 20 nanograms per milliliter, and I suffered from chronic fatigue, muscle ache, and gloomy mental health. Only after I got a second opinion from a different doctor did things change. Once I started taking 7000 IUs of vitamin D3 daily, I felt much better. Now, if you happen to be someone who spends adequate time in sunlight and consumes fatty fishes, do you still need vitamin D supplementation? It's best to ask this question to your doctor and request a vitamin D test. Majority of adults in the US, UK, Canada, and India suffer from vitamin D deficiency and they don't know about it. Regarding obtaining vitamin D from fatty fishes and other food sources, a lot depends on how they are cooked. Heat, light, moisture, oxygen, and even storage conditions drastically affect the vitamin D levels in your food. So that means any vitamin D rich food that is boiled, pressure cooked, insta-potted, baked, or air fried ends up being vitamin D compromised. But the bad news does not end here. There are biological factors that can mess with your body's ability to synthesize vitamin D. Skin pigmentation plays a significant role in vitamin D synthesis as it can hinder UVB absorption. People with lighter skin absorb more UVB rays than those with darker skin. Also, sunscreen and clothing blocks UVB radiation. So even if you spend a lot of time in the sun, your skin may not be synthesizing adequate levels of vitamin D. Here is my advice. Get your vitamin D levels tested, and if you are deficient, start taking vitamin D3 supplements. I personally take 7000 IUs of vitamin D3 along with 100 mcg of vitamin K2 and 400 milligrams of magnesium for optimal absorption. Obviously, you should not take medical advice from some random guy on the internet. So please talk to your doctor and figure out the right dosage for your case. Now, I took 10,000 IUs of vitamin D3 supplements daily for 6 months. And in this video over here, I talk about how it impacted my health. You will find this video very useful and it will answer all your questions about vitamin D3 supplement dosage. So go ahead and watch this video and I will see you guys over there. Bye.